Good morning, this is Sarah Perry, and this is the 12th of November. Hello to all the new people coming by today. Hope that you will stay longer, and if you would like to, then please do like, share and subscribe. And hello to all my regular people out there. Great to have you all on board, whoever you are, wherever you come from. This is the 12th of November 2022, and today I feel a decision needs to be made for some of you. It's like you've been holding off for long enough. Now, during this time of eclipse, during the time of Mars retrograde, we're always being told to not make major decisions. But I feel like this is something that's been going on a long time, maybe 9 to 12 weeks for some of you. So if you want to know if this message is for you, that will be an important factor. And getting the words, if there's something you can rely on in court, you know, it's a little bit like when someone's reading your rights. They're saying, you know, you need to decide now what's best for you, what's the outcome's going to be, and what you say is very important. What you do decide is very important because it could be used later on. And I'm not saying this is a legal thing and, you know, someone's, you know, going to get arrested or anything like that. It's more that what you do now will have a big impact on what comes later, and that if you hold off any longer, you could just be facing the same patterns, circles that has been going on for the last 9 to 12 weeks. Or it's also a message, it's not going away. Nothing has happened, you know, just sitting there waiting. You may have felt like you were in your flow and justified things and said, okay, you know, I'm just going to let this go. If it happens, it happens. But nothing's really happening because what you were really doing is justifying your avoidance. And it's important now that something is going to come to light today. Something will happen that will be a message that, you know, this isn't changing. You've got to get off that fence because you're not really moving forwards with your life and everything is stopping. And I feel like a door could close to show you just that. And if something you want doesn't come to light, this is another message, and it's something that means a lot and it suddenly changes last minute, it could be because you're not letting go of something else. And the reason it's not coming in, because there's no room. If your closet is too full of things that you're questioning whether to let go of, and you think, oh yeah, but it might come to, oh, I might lose weight, or I might need that one day, and, you know, I haven't got much else. What if I'm not able to afford to get anything new and I let go of that? Well, that's you already in lack. That's you already holding on to old energy, to stuck energy. It's like, well, I'm going to leave it there and it's not moving. It's got no use. Start really thinking today, planning ahead, without too many fixed plans, because we don't want to plan too much, right? We want to stay in the moment of, you know, what is really not helping you, is hindering you, is not doing anything. Is this something in your life that's just not been moving for a long time? And I don't mean in the last few days, because this wouldn't be a good time to change something within your life that you haven't really given it any, you know, it hasn't had an opportunity yet to prove itself. I.e. a person, you know, somebody might have come in and you're just already ditching them because, or you're thinking, oh, well, that's clouding my life because they're getting on my nerves. Well, maybe the universe wants you to see this person because they've come into your life to show you what actually you're missing. That actually the thing that you think you need is not, and this thing is much better. It's just you don't want it because it's different, because it's out of your comfort zone. It doesn't agree with your old emotional state. It doesn't fit in with the life, you know, the lifestyle you feel comfortable with. Hence, if you've got a whole wardrobe of clothes of ill-fitting things, but you're holding on to them because you might not have any money to buy any more. Well, if you can't wear them anyway, what matter does it? Doesn't matter, does it? What difference does it make? You're not going to get into them. And the more you hold on, the more burden you're holding on to. And you're kind of protecting your physical self. You're creating an outer layer. Now, some of you out there might be feeling overweight. You feel that you're not yourself. You know, that your physical shape does not fit your inner self. And this is something that I felt for a long, long time. And it's only just come to light of what was going on, okay? And a lot of that was insecurity. It was fear. It was protection. I built an outer layer unconsciously, which actually formed a physical protective field to stop people coming in, right? Consider, if you don't like yourself, right? What you don't like inside yourself, what you feel is what you're projecting out there. So if you want to keep yourself safe and protected from getting hurt in love, you may actually be creating a physical side of yourself that you don't like, so that you project that out, so other people don't love you either, and that way you don't get hurt, right? Because if people don't come in and you don't have love, then you can't get hurt. But you can remain in that position of feeling like you haven't got something, you're lost, you're the victim, whatever, because you can just put it down to, well, if I lost weight, I could do this. But then you're not losing weight because you don't want to lose weight, because that will open up, you'll be lighter, you'll be less strong. It's like if you've got more weight behind you, you can fight up more battles, you can deal with what's coming at you. But letting it go, lightening everything, loosening everything, just letting go of everything that is unnecessary in your life, frees you up, and then you lighten up and you can rise above everything, and you can look down around everything, and you can float around light as a feather. You can slip in and out of situations, and maybe, and see things with a completely different outlook. There'll be more space for you to bring in the new. It's about connecting your inner with your out. But I'm going to do a separate video on this that you can listen to for anybody that, is interested, who maybe has lack issues or insecurity issues or stuff to do with weight, and that they just can't lose the weight, they're not unable to, they're constantly following similar patterns, so look out for that. But today it's that sense of things need to be dealt with, something needs to be done now, it can't wait any longer. There could be new introductions of a variety of flavours, of snacks, of options here today. So again, be open to taste. You don't have to eat the whole lot at once. You can just have a little taste and, connect with whatever's necessary. It could be you or someone else, has got jealousy within them, and that is blocking money flow. That is blocking abundance. Being jealous of other people or feeling annoyed because they've got more is actually hindering you doing anything about your own situation. It's causing restriction inside, tense, nervous energy, which again restricts the flow in your own life, and it creates a darkness which is then pushing away the light, which is what you want. If this is somebody else, be aware of that. It could be somebody saying, oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, or isn't being very nice to you, or isn't being very supportive, it's because they're jealous. Okay, you might be in two minds about it and think, but actually they're really nice to me, but they're saying something else. Their actions are doing something different. I have someone in my life who has been very good, very supportive, has, done everything right. From the outside, if you saw this person, you think, oh my God, they're just so wonderful, everything. But whenever I spend time with them, they put a dampener on a situation. They have judgment. I always walk away from this person feeling lower than when I did when I first went in. And it was confusing my head, because I kind of feel, well, am I just not listening? But no. They're dragging me down every time they do it. Every single time. And so now I kind of just step away. I'm not, I'm just kind of rising above it, or I'm not having anything to do with this person. Take leadership. Know you have the leadership, again, to manifest what you want and make your life what you want. And if something is annoying you, deal with it, If it's a fly, splat it, or whatever you're going to do, or push it away. But deal with it. Shut the windows so the flies can't get in, or face them. Talk to them. If you're afraid of a spider, talk to the spider. That way you're not afraid, but you're dealing with it, you're acknowledging it, and you have more control. Something is falling into place. Something that's missing is going to come in today. But it's important that you really are connected with that victim side of yourself. Write down a list of lucky things, lucky, great things in your life that you're blessed with. Count your blessings today. But deal with whatever it is that you have put on hold. So important today. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.